What's up guys? Welcome to Concert Diaries. Today I'm going to share with you my experience at the Quiet is Violent tour, which is obviously 21 Pilots. I saw them exactly 2 weeks ago and it was literally incredible and I can't wait to share it with you. So this is not my first 21 Pilots show. As you know, I have another Concert Diaries about the last one I saw. But I've actually seen them 4 times, but this is my actual second show that was their own concert. The very first time I saw them was at the Fall Out Boy Save Rock and Roll tour. They opened for them, and that's how I learned about them. And then I saw them in December, which was what the last Concert Diaries was about. And then I saw them perform at the APMAs in July, and now I just saw them 2 weeks ago here in my city, and it was literally so good. I can't wait to talk about it. So let me just start off with what actually happened before this concert. A couple weeks before, I decided to do a reacting to bands to the newly signed band to Fueled by Ramen, which happened to be Vinyl Theater, and I knew that they were touring with 21 Pilots, so I was like, oh, I might as well listen to them. So I did a react to bands on them. And literally the same day that I uploaded that, Vinyl Theater actually contacted me through their Twitter. They tweeted me saying that they saw my video. This was the same exact day, which was crazy. And that they thanked me for the kind words, and I was like, oh my god, like, what? Like, they saw my video. Like, I was really surprised. So we just started talking through Twitter, like, we were DMing each other, and it was me and Keegan, the lead singer. So I'd actually mentioned to them that I was going to see 21 Pilots, and that I knew that they were opening for them, so I would see them there, and I told them to, like, look out for me and stuff. And they're like, yeah, you should come by after the show, we're always around to hang out and stuff. So, I was definitely gonna do that anyway, but I was like, you know, would you mind if I asked you guys a couple questions, like, for a YouTube video? And they were, like, so thrilled, and they said yes. And I was like, oh my fucking god. And they, like, told me that, they have a videographer, on tour with them, and that he was actually going to film it for us. So that was, like, incredibly awesome. Like, I don't know how I would have been able to take my camera and my tripod there, because, like, the venue's really strict about that. But, it wasn't, like, anything fancy, but yeah, I got to interview them, and I'll talk about that later in the video. So, 21 Pilots, oh my goodness, they have become one of my favorite bands in the past year. I just think they're incredible, they're great performers, they're such a unique act, and I love them so much. So this concert was on a Saturday. We left around 3, we got there around 4. Because it takes like an hour to get downtown. We took like this subway thing that I have in my town that leads downtown to the venue basically. So I was wearing, I wore shorts, jean shorts, this like crop top that is like really cool. It's like a heart rib cage with different colors, and it was really cool. And then I wore like this floral kimono over top because it's like what Tyler wears, so I wanted to like wear that. And it was like really hot when we left, like it was in the 80s, so I was like, oh, it'll be perfect. And so we got on the subway and we went all the way down and we got downtown, and it was like starting to get breezy because like the venue is right near all these rivers, so it gets very breezy along the coast of the rivers. So we're walking to the venue, and it was just like really windy, like it was so, like it was getting cold, and I was like, oh no, because I thought like it was supposed to like storm that day, but like that was what we thought was gonna happen. But luckily it didn't. But we got in line and we were sitting down. The line wasn't that long yet, which was great, because usually the line is already wrapped around the building, but it was only like halfway around the building. So we got in line, we just sat down with everybody. The line somehow moved, like I don't know how the line even moves, like if the doors aren't open or anything, but it moved. And so we ended up like closer to the entrance, and we were sitting there with like these people, and this one girl was actually talking, and she was, I guess, talking to her friends, like they were behind us, and she was saying, I guess somebody was texting her, saying like that she met Aaron and Hannah at like the last concert, the Panic concert, the same venue. I'm Hannah and my friend is Aaron, and we were both there right in front of this girl who was talking about us, and this girl didn't know like who we were, and we like turned around and we're like, that's us. Like it was so funny, because this girl was actually texting a girl that I met at the Panic concert. So that was just really cool. We were just waiting in line. We waited for like 2 hours, I guess, which is not bad at all. But it was like getting so cold, and I was so mad because this concert was supposed to be outdoors. The stage actually can flip, so like it can be outside facing the outdoor, or it flips to like face the indoor like part, so it's like really cool. It was originally supposed to be outdoors, which I was so excited for. It'd be so cool to see them perform outdoors. Like, it's so much bigger and it's like way better. But for some reason they moved it inside, which I was mad about, but I mean, it was starting to get cold and we thought it was gonna rain, so that sucked. We actually brought an umbrella, like this old umbrella that I had that like was already broken, but it would like still like cover us, and we just like threw it away. But we were sitting there in line and it started getting so cold. Like, it dropped, like it had to drop like 15 degrees. Like, it was so freezing, and like I was in just shorts and like a tank top, and I was just like using my kimono to like keep me warm, but it wasn't even working at all. It was not fun. And I just like was using my umbrella to cover me from the wind, because the wind was literally so bad. Like, it felt like a really like a wall of wind was just like hitting you, and it like hurt. It was not fun at all. And then it started raining like right before we got in. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It was just like raining a little bit. I was like holding the umbrella over me, and then I had to throw the umbrella away before we went in, and then we were still like waiting to get in after I threw it away, and then it started raining harder, of course. I was like, okay, great. As soon as I throw away the umbrella, it starts raining more. But we got in, and we actually saw like there are all these chalk drawings on the sidewalk, like of 21 Pilots lyrics and like things, so that was like really cute. I should have taken a picture of that, but I didn't. So we got in, and we got in pretty fast. Like, there were not that many people in there yet. So we like ran to the front. We ran to the left side, and there was 2 people in front of me, like from the barrier, so that was freaking awesome. Like, we were super close, and I was really excited. So we waited a little bit. You know how long it takes like for the band to actually come on. And they're just getting more people. It was getting way more crowded than it was, and I was actually so hungry by this time, but like I couldn't eat anything because I didn't want to lose my spot. Sadly. Final Theater came on, and I was really excited to see them. I didn't film too much of them. I really wanted to save my camera for 21 Pilots, obviously. So I filmed a little bit, so here's a little bit of that. And keep in mind that I'm holding my camera up like as high as I can in this, like, because literally I'm so short, and there was a huge guy right in front of me that's in the front. Like, this, I knew this was gonna happen. It happens to me every time I go to a concert. There's a tall dude that's right in front of me, and I took a picture of like what my view was. I think I might have filmed it, I don't remember, but it was literally like his shoulders, and I was like, okay. That's like one of the worst things about concerts. It's so annoying, and that's just horrible. I hate it because I'm so short, and I finally get like really close to the front, but I still cannot see. Like, give me a fucking break. Like, this dude could have easily went behind all the short girls. There were a ton of short girls near me, by the way, that couldn't see either, so we were all like really pissed about that. Anyways, I tried to enjoy the music. Vinyl Theater was so good. Like, I was really proud of them because they just got signed, and they're actually really good for like just getting signed. Like, they're a great band. They didn't play a lot. I forget how many songs they played, like 5 or something, maybe 5 songs. But they were just so awesome, and like they really have a lot of energy, and the crowd loved them. So that was really good. And then after them was Mr. Wives, who was the second opening band, and this is when I really couldn't see. Like, this guy came literally right in front of me, the same tall guy, and I literally couldn't see any part of the stage except for the guy on the side with the keyboard, which I was very, very upset about because I'm like literally in the front and I can't fucking see. It's not fair at all. So Mr. Wives came on, and I was just like really mad, and like I didn't even know like anything about this band. I had not done any research before like seeing them. I was just like going with it. So I actually could not see when they walked out. Like, I knew like a group of people walked out like when they came on stage, but I couldn't see like what they looked like or anything. And like I thought this was a guy singer, like the whole band. Like, I just assumed they were all guys because the rest of them were guys. But she started singing, the lead singer is a girl, and I didn't even know. Like, I thought they were gonna be guys, and I was waiting to hear like a guy's voice, and then it was like this high voice, and I was like, oh my god, he has a really high voice. And then I peek over and I can see that it's a girl, and I'm like, oh. It was so funny. They didn't play that many songs either. I forget, I don't even know how many they played, but I really couldn't enjoy them. I didn't film anything from them because I literally could not see, and that was making me really pissed off. Like, I couldn't see anything, I couldn't even enjoy it. So that sucked. From what I can tell from my ears, they sounded pretty good, but I definitely think Vinyl Theater's better because I just like their sound better. But you know, it's whatever. Then we waited for My Babies to come on, and I was so excited. I was getting really, really excited. So 21 Pilots finally came on. Their first song was Guns for Hands, which is one of my favorite songs. And it was so fun. Like, I love that song live because everybody like does this in the air. And I love the part in the song where he says turn their guns to a fist, so everybody just goes like this and then everybody holds their fists up, and it's just so magical. I fucking love their shows. They're so good. So that was really awesome. And then they played, like, I think they played Migraine, which is one of my favorite songs too. Literally all their songs are my favorite songs. Like, I love all of their songs. So it was just really awesome. And they played this like little medley of like these rap songs, pop songs. Like, it was kind of cool. I filmed some of it. And then they did my favorite cover, which they did Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis. Oh my gosh, I love his voice and the ukulele on that song. It is so beautiful. Everybody was singing it and you could just hear it and it was just beautiful. I don't think I filmed, did I film? I don't even know if I filmed it. I might not have, but you'll know because I'll put a clip right here if I did, but if I didn't, then just ignore that. Anyways, they played House of Gold. They do all the ukulele ones like together, so that was awesome. And I was just really mad though because I could not see fucking like Tyler very well because I was on the left side, but I was still really close, but I just like couldn't see over the tall people, so that sucked. But I did get really good footage of Screen. I filmed Screen. It's on my channel actually right now. I'll put a link to it. Here's a little sneak peek. Anyways, so they played my favorite song, Addict with a Pen. Oh my fucking god, it was so good. I literally screamed so loud because like they started playing the intro of it and I was just like, yes! And this girl turned around and looked at me and I was like, sorry. I get so excited like over songs. That song is so good live. It's so healing. I just think it's beautiful. And then they actually played Kitchen Sink, which they like never play, so that was really cool that they added it to this set list for this tour. Obviously his brother usually raps on it, but he like couldn't be there, so Tyler did it, but it was really, really good. It was cool to see. They played like the usual. Tyler would always like run over to the side and I just like, I really wanted to like touch his hands, but I couldn't. Like, I was just not close enough. Like, even though there was only 2 people in front of me, I just like really wanted to like be noticed by him or something, but I got a lot of footage of him like running over. And then for car radio, he actually ran over to my side to the back of the venue and he climbed up on this ladder thing. I filmed that. Oh, and I forgot to say, for the Run and Go, for that song, they made everybody, well, they said, like, for everybody to get on somebody's shoulders, and I, like, obviously didn't have anybody to do that for, but this girl behind me was like, do you want to get on my shoulders? And I was like, oh my fucking god, yes. And I was so hot by this point. I had to take off that fucking kimono. I like had it tied around my, or actually I didn't even have it tied around me. I was like stuffed it in my pocket actually because it's so easy to fold and stuff. So I got on this girl's shoulders and I felt really bad. I actually wasn't even on her shoulders, but I was like on her back, which was good enough for me. And we're just like, so I could like actually see for once, and I was so happy. Like, it made me like really happy. I have some really good footage my friend filmed of me on there, and it was just like, oh my god, it was awesome. Oh, it was such a good feeling to be up there and like, you know, like they could see you and I could see them, and it was just really great. So that was for that song, and then like I said, for Car Radio, it got really crazy. Car Radio was actually the encore, the first encore song. Then they obviously played Truce and Trees, and it was just, oh, those two songs are so like healing, and I love it so much. 21 Pilots, man, they never fail to put on a great show, and I love how Tyler constantly says like these things like that make you feel so comfortable, like he just makes you feel okay. Something he actually said at my concert, I found it on Tumblr, somebody like posted the quote of it, and I'll read it to you right now. It's very, I remember when he said it too, like it made me really happy. He said, "I want you to know something. This concert means something. This show means something. It means this. There was a room full of people who decided that it was worth it to keep going, at least for today." Oh my god, okay, that is so true. Like, the people that 21 Pilots fans are not okay. Like, and this music just like shows you that it's okay to not be okay, and then it makes you okay. Like, I don't know if that makes sense at all, but like, it's so healing. This music is so healing. Tyler's words are so important to me. They just make me really happy, and he has no idea how much he means to us. Like, literally, he is the best. So this concert was literally so good. I had such a great time. I love their music. I'll never not go see them. Like, I hope they come back again. He said like, this is the last show that we'll be playing in this venue on this like record, like in the Vessel era, and that was just like crazy, because like that means that like obviously they're coming out with a new album soon, which is so exciting because I can't wait to see like what it sounds like, and I'm so happy. Definitely go to see this tour if it's coming to your city. Do not miss it. Like, it's literally so fucking fun. Honestly, I will never regret going to one of their concerts because they're just so fucking great. They just make me really happy. They make you feel okay, and you just should not miss it. So after this concert, we went to the back of the room because we have to interview Vinyl Theater still. And at this point, I was like, I looked horrible. My hair, like, I had straightened my hair like before this concert, and it was like this right now. But after that concert was over, like after I got out of the pit, it was like a mess. Like, it was a frizzy, like curly, like it didn't even look like I'd ever straightened it. Like, it was so bad. So I was getting really nervous because I looked horrible, and my voice was like kind of going away, and I was just like sweaty, and it was like a really big mess, and I was like, oh my fucking god, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. And we were waiting for them. Vinyl Theater was actually at the merch, like, and they were signing stuff for people and like taking pictures of everybody. So there was like a lot of people waiting for them, so I didn't want to like interrupt, so I just like waited. We were waiting for everybody to like leave. And while we were waiting, my friend bought a bottle of water. So this girl comes up behind me and she goes, "Are you Patrick's Die Hard?" And I'm like, what? It was so crazy. I was like, how the fuck do you know who I am? And she like, she's like this girl that I follow on Twitter. We follow each other. So that was like really cool to run into her. I don't know how she recognized me, but that was really cool. So I took a selfie with her, and she was really nice. We were talking to her for a while. We actually ran into this other girl who I had met at the Fall Out Boy meet and greet, and so she was there, and I took a picture with her, and that was awesome. She had this other friend there, and he like apparently follows me on Tumblr, and he won't tell me what his username is, which scares me, and he's a guy, and he has seen my videos, so that's really awesome. If you're watching, hi. That was really cool. It's so weird to get recognized. I'm like, are you fucking joking? How do you know who I am? It's just weird. As the people started dying down, I was getting way more nervous. Like, I was like shaking. I was like, oh my fucking god, I'm gonna throw up. Because I was really nervous to interview them. And oh my god, I was just so scared. It's easy for me to talk to a camera because it's literally no one else is here. It's just me and a camera. But it is so intimidating to go up to 4 attractive older guys and like interview them. Like, oh my god, I was such a nervous wreck. So there was like one person left, and they left, and then I was like, oh shit, we're next. And they looked at me. Keegan looked at me, and he was like, he knew who I was, and he was like, so I suppose we have an interview. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. I was so scared. I was like, okay, so how are we gonna do this? And he's like, well, let me see the questions. And I'm like, no. He's like, oh. I'm really awkward, so I apologize for that. I was being so awkward and like weird. But we got like with them, like they were on this like little like stage thing, so we got up on them like behind the merch table. We were just like with them. And their videographer filmed it, and I actually fucked it up. Like, I was supposed to say, we're here on the Quiet is Violent tour with Vinyl Theater, and I fucked it up. Like, I don't even know what I did, but I like messed up like the way I was talking, and I like just made a fool out of myself already in the first like 10 seconds of the video, but I cut it out. So we just like went on and we asked our questions, and it actually turned out better than I thought. Like, I got less awkward as it went on. I was trying not to be awkward. I was trying to be like real with them. It's just like really hard for me because I like really have like social anxiety, kind of. Like, not like really bad, but I was just like super nervous. So after the interview, we went to go get 21 Pilots merch because we hadn't like done that yet. We wanted to see if there was still any left. And there was, and I got a small shirt, and oh, I wish I had it, I would show you guys, but it's at my dorm room. And then we went back to the Vinyl Theater like merch table because we wanted to buy their album, which was only $5, which you guys should all go buy. I think it comes out the 23rd, I think, 25th or something like that. So definitely pre-order it or buy it whenever it comes out. It's a really good album. We bought it. They're selling them on the tour, by the way, for $5, so we bought one. And they signed it. They signed it for us, and then Keegan wrote on the bottom like something really personal for us, and he said like, you guys were great, keep it up, like it was a great experience, can't wait to do it again. We also got a signed poster. They all signed that and like wrote on it too. Here's a picture of those. That was awesome, and we were done, and we left, and we went outside because we were gonna wait for Tyler and Josh, which obviously they weren't coming out anytime soon. We went to go see, like, just in case. There's a ton of people waiting there, and we were like waiting as long as we could because I really wanted to see them. I really want to meet them someday, but I obviously couldn't. I had to leave. And we left, and I was really sad because I really want to meet them. Like, hopefully someday I can. Anyways, it was a fantastic concert, and as always, 21 Pilots always delivers. They never fail to like put on a fantastic show. It's like so interactive, and it's so healing, and it's so much fun because you connect with everybody, and I just love it. I definitely recommend going to see this tour because it's something you don't want to miss. I promise, like, you'll have so much fun. I'll never forget it. I can't wait till they come back again already. I'm so excited, and I can't thank Vinyl Theater enough for letting me interview them. Like, I'm seriously, genuinely really happy about that, and I can't thank them anymore. Like, it's just something that's just a big step for me, like, you know, interviewing an actual band. And please go watch that interview and give it a like and everything. And yeah, so I think that's pretty much it for this concert diaries. There's not going to be another concert diaries for a long time, because I don't have any concerts planned. So, you know, bear with me. Anyways, I will see you all on Wednesday for reacting to bands. Look forward to that, and I love you all so much. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you love hearing me talk about concerts, and that's what I love to hear about. So if you like it, then give it a like, please. And please subscribe, and thank you all for everything, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!